Right, this is my hybrid. You give me a green at what distance, Matt?
197.
Okay, this is a 22-degree hybrid, and anyone who watched my first video with these clubs, they would definitely drawier than where I thought I was with this length of club.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Yeah, compared to what your old ones did.
So I either need to change my start direction and embrace, or I need to work out how to take that draw away a little bit in what I do, which I have a fork. So I have a drawy driver fork, and then I have a fadey iron fork. So let's just talk through it a little bit.
Okay.
So 200 yards, this is my 22. It's 197, or is it actually 200, or is it
It's 197, yeah.
Because I am that precise, Matthew.
Pin is back left.
So I am now going to hit this one, and I am going to try and make it not draw, which I'll tell you what I do in a second.
Oh, it's back to your usual rinks.
Yeah.
Middle of the green, par field.
So I want to see the numbers on that one.
Yeah. We have a real driver at the helm today, so no mistakes. There you go.
So I've hit it 189, and it was a 197 pin,
Yeah.
which obviously rolls out to 198. I did miscalculate by a yard, but I thought if I went a yard past, I'd have a better putt. Joking.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 197 with this club, I feel I can get there. Okay, put me now at 209.
209. 209. Quick as that, look. Bang.
God, what a driver.
Boom.
So this is where I think I was going wrong on the course, and this is where I think people down the lens could get so much better at self-assessing. I remember back to those two holes I was playing, I was trying to hit the hybrid in my mind like
Full tilt.
flat out to maybe even 2 yards to 5 yards longer than it goes. And when I do that, I have a very different feeling, which I'll talk about in a second, to when I try to just feather it onto an exact target. So I always think it's it's like shopping, right?
Here we go.
So if I've got plenty of money in the bank,
Yeah.
like I just like make up, my shopping's easy. I can just, I'll have a bit of that and a bit of this. But if I'm like, should I buy that? Because it's like really stretching me. Like it puts doubt, it puts lots of, where should I get it there? But it might be cheaper there.
Yeah.
Or should I actually get this? Because, so if you're giving me a club with loads of money in the bank,
Yeah.
gives me loads of options. I feel really like, I might just hit like little cutty one, I might have a big cutty one.
I see where you're going.
But now you're telling me I'm like, if you spend this, you might not have any money for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then all I just wants a new dance skirt.
Oh.
But I've gone and bought that new thing from Daddy. So now I'm like thinking, or I was out, where do I start this? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to hit 209, from the data I've got from the course, or what, was it 209? 209.
209.
Yeah. I'm now aiming down the right.
Okay.
This is where I feel like I can pick up more speed. Didn't strike it, so it won't shape. That's a shame.
Yeah.
But I'll hit another. Because what you're going to find, that goes further than the other one, and it's a miss it.
Yeah.
And what you'll see as well is the start direction is going to be dramatically different. So the miss it has carried
9 yards further.
Yeah.
9 yards further than the accuracy one.
Yeah. And then if you look at start direction of ball.
Right.
And then, so it's 1 right to almost 3 right.
Yeah.
Totally different start direction. Bear in mind they both miss right of the pin. Because I would argue for where I was trying to hit it on the first one, that didn't start right. Because I wasn't really I was going like, just get it in the middle of the green stuff. So let me try and hit that shot again. I mean, again, you can look at the two streams there. Look how much more curvature there is on the first one.
Yeah, we're slightly different angle from here, so it's probably looking a little more that first
Oh,
one.
I see what you mean, because you've moved to the side a bit.
Yeah, I haven't gone directly down the line. It's quite hard to do that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So let's try and get a proper strike on the one I'm starting down the right. So basically what I'm doing is I'm starting down the right with my face and my feet.
Okay.
And I feel my impact position is more going this way.
Yeah.
Almost sliding. So I feel more like I'm just kind of going across.
Yeah.
Then when I hit the feather one, I stand a bit taller. So I get my posture quite like tense, almost up.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like my hands hang down on a little bit more this way.
Okay.
And then I literally feel like I'm just rotating left.
Keeping that face a
Takes
little
the speed off me, gives me the feather. The other way feels like I'm really almost like turning it over.
Yeah.
So I feel like it might even like run out a little bit if I strike it. Yeah, that's a better hit. And it's like literally, I would say that's a pretty straight shot in my mind.
Oh, they're identical.
Shows you how good that first one did on the miss hit, doesn't it?
Yeah. I want to see the turny one.
Yeah, I will hit another and get a bit more.
You're literally going to hole it if you do that.
Yeah.
198 to 199, still 10 yards, 9 yards different. Similar spins, similar launches, similar ball speeds.
And again, a degree almost more to the right starting, which isn't loads, but if I get that turning from there, we're on the pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it?
Come on, draw one in for me.
Okay. So what I think is always really interesting as well with this, if I was playing on the PGA Tour, that would be funny in itself. The commentary would not see what I'm doing because it's so subtle to me. Like I would even tell a coach what I'm doing to make them different because I don't think they would see the physical change in me where they would see the physical change in numbers. They'd be going, how exactly are you doing that? Because I'm talking, it's one of the, I'm hitting my draw here and I'm hitting my fade here. Can you even see the posture change? I mean, it's like for me, the fadey ones, I do that, and the drawy ones, I do that, which probably doesn't look like anything. But to me, it's massive. Like I'm moving my spine. Obviously, think about the range of movement you got in your spine isn't huge, is it? Once you're set. Like it feels loads to me.
It's one of those where a student will go,
is it this or this?
This or this one?
Yeah.
Well, on that camera,
you might just need to tell me what the difference is. Okay, let's go for one where I actually get that little bit of turn going. That'll turn too much.
Oh, that's just a little heavy, wasn't it?
Toey.
Half ball.
Toey. Oh, but in the
river
water.
Ball.
Get over there.
Oh, a splash ball.
Oh, it's a Lockey ball. So I'm going to hit that again because I'm pushing that to its limits. But look at the carry. If you bring the numbers up on that.
Yeah, you're up there again, aren't you now? It's so interesting. And that's, I think, what's...
Go on, yeah.
I think that's what's great with your Rinky, the ability to move it. What is that, 15 yards difference?
Yeah.
And have so many options with it. The height of it, the shape of it.
The spin, descent angles change.
It's just such a weapon in your bag around this yardage, isn't it?
No, that's a miss it.
It's on it. Here we
Get
go.
up.
Here we go.
It's straight on it, but it won't make the carry.
Yes, it will.
Oh,
lovely.
It's not a bad effort for a miss it, is it?
No.
But again, look at it. It's shaping that fraction left. So it's 200 yards carry. So I'm subtly going to change the way I stand, and then my swing feeling of going this way compared to this way is the subtle change. Again, you could video it, and I don't reckon you'd see the difference.
No.
And then you're, like you say, 189. Now I'm just going to hit a couple of feathers to finish.
Okay.
Because do you know where I want to be?
Right in between the two, probably?
No, I actually want to be the feather. I want to go out there, not think, and feather.
So
and know I've got to turn over if I need it. Yeah, because then I turn this into an iron, so I don't have to have any mental transition when a ball's on the ground.
Because that's a classic question with hybrids. Do I play it like an iron or a wood?
Yeah.
And you're totally wanting to go
well, even
more
though I'm
irony.
Yeah, irony in shape, but I'm more wood in deliveries, but fairway wood, obviously not a driver. But I want to aim up the left. I want to think I've got a wedge in my hand like this, aim slightly up the left and feel like I'm just going to hold it off in there. I just want that happening all the time. Like it might not even hit the green, but that's the shot I want to just get going with. So for me, to make that happen, if we were to go out and play now, it's reacting to my database of what happened last time I played and knowing I have to make that happen until it is something that I go out there and happens without me thinking about it. And I think sometimes people in golf want it just to be right. They don't realise they've got to be so dynamic. Look how short, That was the best one I've hit, but
Yeah.
because it was the wrong shape for that distance,
Yeah.
it's the main one, apart from in the water, that didn't hit the green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
I will be trying to fade these like I was, knowing I've got to turn over. But this is again where I think it's so good. You get such a positive from the negative
Yeah.
that happened in reality. You know, I'm hitting bad shots of it out on the course, but I'm only going to use that to make me better.
Yeah.
Well, I remember like my dad would come home and he'd be like, "Oh, rubbish today."
Yeah.
My rubbish games, as frustrating they were, made me try so much harder to make them not happen again.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting that I'm the kind of player I am, because they eat me.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that feeling.
You don't want it to
So
be
I would
you,
make
do
them
you?
not happen
Yeah,
again by
yeah.
becoming like Robotronic. So learn from your mistakes and improve from your mistakes, really. And also, it's your patterns. I've said this for so long. Learning your patterns
Patterns are massive, aren't
is
they?
such a skill.
Yeah.
To make you get better. Push comments down below. Is it something you would do? Will you fight the bad shots, or will you just kind of use them to help you get better? There's no point in me fighting that draw. I'm going to actually have it as a weapon when I want it, and then control it when I don't want it. It's like I don't want to get rid of it. It actually works in some of these situations. Yeah, good stuff. Thanks, Matt.
Very good.
Well driven again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Perfect end. Yes. I drove that